And without any further ado, we are going to be doing jjajangmyeon today. Jjajangmyeon is probably the #1 most ordered takeout food in Korea. You call and within 5 minutes, you're going to get a delivery dude giving you a bowl of delicious black bean noodles. Now, if you're living in Korea, you probably won't make this at home. But if you're living abroad and you've had this in Korea, then you're going to be craving this. And this recipe is just for you. So we're working with a few vegetables today. 1 onion, 1/5 of a cabbage, and 2 spring onions. And for the onion, we'll just cut into thirds first. 1, second chop, turn it to the side, and we'll just chop it in half first. Then we're gonna make similar cuts to the onions. Then with the spring onion, just make circular chops. And then we have 200 grams of pork. Feel free to use beef or chicken. And then we're gonna just chop this into bite-sized pieces. All right, and that's it, guys. Oh, and we also need some cucumbers for garnish. Just cut this into strips. That's all you really need. And the next key thing that we need to do is fry up some chunjang. If you look at it, it's this black substance here. Let me pour some of this out so you can see what it looks like. So this black bean paste, it really looks like a pile of caca, but this is where all the umami comes from. It's primarily made of fermented wheat flour mixed with some soybean. I'm gonna put half a cup in. Oh my gosh. Be smart and use a utensil. Then I have about 1 full cup of vegetable oil. Put this in here. Put this on a medium-low heat. Then we're gonna fry this up, and this is a key step. And frying it makes it less sticky and molasses-like, so it will mix in with the noodles right. And once you see bubbles like that, just give it about 30 seconds. Then get a bowl and just put it inside. So in essence, we turned caca into a poor man's caviar. Look at that. We're gonna put in our spring onions, ample amount of vegetable oil in. Let's put this on a medium heat. Now the spring onions are flavoring that oil. They're dancing. Then we'll put in our pork pieces, mix them around. And once the pork loses its pink, we'll put in the cabbage, then our onions. Then we're gonna drop in our black bean sauce. Get it all in. Then we need 2 tablespoons of sugar. That's 1 and 2. Then we're gonna just give this a mix around. Then you're gonna start to see the color of jjajangmyeon come out. Now we're gonna add 2 cups of water. That's 1, that's 2. And we need a way to thicken up this sauce. I added 2 tablespoons of potato starch powder and about 5 tablespoons of water. Mix it up and just pour it in. Then we're gonna let this gently simmer for about 5 to 7 minutes on medium-low heat. Guys, and look at that. Next, I have some fresh flour noodles. You can buy these at the Korean Mart. When I was working abroad, I used to even use spaghetti noodles because I wanted jjajangmyeon so bad. But for these noodles, once it comes up to boil, just put them in for 5 minutes. We're gonna grab some of these noodles. See the steam coming off of these? Oh yeah. Get our sauce and pour it over one side. I had about 2 big spoonfuls. Just clean off the sides. Give it a few cucumbers like this. And that is our jjajangmyeon. All right, so how do we eat this? At first, it's a little bit difficult, but you mix this. Use chopsticks, and you just want to give this a nice mix, like this. This is the hardest part about eating jjajangmyeon, is you have to mix it before you eat it. And this is totally up to you, but I like to add just a little bit of Korean red chili flakes. It gives a little bit of a kick. All right, guys, let's try it. Wow, guys, this tastes so good. If you like jjajangmyeon, try making it at home and see how much better it tastes. And you're gonna have some sauce left over. Get a nice bowl of rice, Put some over the top, and you're back in business. All right, guys. See you guys.